Japan Tour Part 2. So, quick recap on everything we've been up to. We had a big trip over to Osaka to race at the West Japan Champs. Had way too much fun going in and out of the gate. And great team vibes at the regatta. Here's a live stream of the race with some inspirational music blasting over the top of it. We had a great start, but it very quickly turned into a two-boat race between us and NTT. We led all the way through all the 500s, and NTT came back with that great sprint to take it from us right at the end. Although it was a hard loss, we have heaps to improve, so the spirits were still high. Osaka is also really salty. So we went to the local konbini, got some fried chicken, get the morale back up, have a quick little bit of R&R before we headed off to Ishikawa. Big drive for this one, and we truly are now in the wops of rural Japan. Just made it to Ishikawa, big drive over, time to start training, get the grind on, see if we can make 0.5 of a second so we can beat NTT. With a bit of fire in the belly, the boys crack straight into the training. These are the Japanese rooms. You have just a toilet in there. For the showers, you got to use the onsen area, the public onsens. And here's my nice little room for Ishikawa. The bed on the floor, little table thing here. Yeah, ready to go. So now it's time for a day in the life of training at Ishikawa. Breakfast is a little bit different to New Zealand. You gotta take some time getting used to this one. Bit of rice and fish and dumpling and miso soup for breakfast, but once you get used to it, it's not so bad. Here's our head coach Oba, who lifts the boat on and off the water with a crane every day. Pretty cool setup there. Blessed with some great water. We've been training hard, keeping it super simple and sticking to the basics and just trying to nail every session we can while we're out here. Lunch is a bit like breakfast, but definitely takes a bit getting used to. The sashimi is great, but some of the things on the plate look more likely to like they'll eat you than you eat them. But again, takes some getting used to, but once you're used to it, not too bad. Sometimes the afternoons are a bit windy, so this one's a little bit of cross training. Ready? Oh. The gym setup upstairs definitely gives me some RPC vibes. It's a bit rough, but it's got a lot of spirit and mana. Fish and chips, Japanese style. And after a kind of tame dinner, we have the whole team enjoying watching Jonte try and beat some sort of arcade vending machine to win a piece of bubblegum. So that's a pretty standard day of training here for us. We've just had Jackie Kittle come over to join us, and she'll be racing a women's double with Chiaki to try and take that out at All Japan Nationals, but it's been pretty cool for them to join the team. Other than that, it's just the usual antics really. Shaving Jordan's head, mucking around at training, Jordan trying on the local wildlife as jewellery, the lads being lads. Some peaceful walks out in the temple just up the road from the hotel. Whatever this is. And Paz just being Paz. We've made some massive gains over our time at Ishikawa, which is super exciting. We'll see if it's enough to take on NTT. Very excited to race them. So tomorrow we're going to jump on the bullet train, head over to Tokyo. Next week we'll see if we've got what it takes to take it out.